added me on Facebook recently was posting about how she felt she needed to start discriminating more based on ethnicity because of all the people from the Middle East and Nigeria asking her out on Facebook without realizing that there are many fake profiles from Middle Eastern and other African nations. It's something that I noticed many years ago. It's not something that I made a dedicated video to. So I think that this is time to bring this up. I didn't think that I would be seeing such a strong piece of evidence that I was looking in the right direction, but I've been looking at this for several years. It's the idea of racism being fermented online by Facebook using fake profiles, not only to spread fake news, which you're aware of now. The issue, I'm sure, is bigger than Russia, but it should wake people up to what is really going on, the real conspiracy to turn perceptions of races and political groups and people based on their political preferences against one another. This is the agenda. I've been talking about this for years. And I think that we're seeing right now in the behaviors of certain people is evidence of that. This is actually one of the reasons why I've tried to stay off Facebook. I reactivated my Facebook to get some help getting my starter replaced, so I'm not stranded here. So there is a benefit to Facebook, and I also got a ride recently. There's also a disadvantage to Facebook, and one of the primary disadvantages, and I mentioned several in a video that's about an hour long that's on this YouTube channel. You can find it there. I'm not going to repeat the same information, but I'm really going to hone in on the race baiting that I've seen Facebook as a website promote, ferment. Whether we're talking about particular political groups, something as simple as the David Icke group on Facebook. And I noticed that there were more bots posting racism, like really hardcore, really barbaric levels of racism. And their posts would be seen more than the regular individual. And I was noting then, based on what my common sense and my intuition combined, I believe were telling me, Facebook is giving priority to particular fake profiles. And maybe to some of you that sounded really conspiratorial. I'm sure some of you weren't around then when I made that video last year. But I discussed this stuff last winter, and I discussed the problem with fake news being by design a product of the international intelligence agencies as far back as several years ago. I've also said I believe that Alex Jones is a tool of international intelligence agencies. It's beyond what even his critics suspect. A lot of his critics don't even seem close to the greater reality. So when I saw Christie discuss how she's becoming openly a white supremacist, I'm noticing this issue with a lot of women, not just men, radicalized online by fake news and the behavior from fake bots. So she's experiencing, see, this is the cherry on the sundae. People are experiencing a Facebook invasion, an invasion of fake profiles, Nasir, Saddam, Saeed, XYZ, various ethnicities. As a male, I'll get a lot of women. It's like, wow, an idiot. A person would really have to be an idiot to even click on the profile. They usually have like a selfie where they're doing a selfie of themselves in the mirror. But I guess because there's so many fake people, that people just assume maybe they're real. Maybe it's because I'm a public figure and I've dealt with like thousands of requests, and I feel that, that Sixth Sense, fake, that one might be real. No, that one's fake too. So basically 90, more like 95%, for those that don't know, of those emails, not only emails to my inbox, are fake or spam, 95 to 99, but a pretty similar ratio with ads on Facebook. So I'm looking down that list, big booty, cell phone, mirror, fake. Middle Eastern name, more than likely it's a fake profile. I don't get that many people from the Middle East at all into my content. Very rare. It's a special thing when it happens, but it's very rare. And there are people that have had parallel experiences to mine. But no, Middle Eastern people and people from Nigeria and other African countries are really not trying to reach out and add Alex Ansary. Fake bots are, however. And so this isn't just happening to me, and I don't think that you need to be a rocket scientist, but we need to also look at how Facebook dumbs down human consciousness to where these human beings don't even know that there is such a thing as fake bots or fake profiles, men and women, women and men. I've seen them actually go on rants on Facebook about these fake profiles. I've seen them screaming at their own friends how they're just not interested in being contacted with and they don't realize that no one really, these people, most of them are not actually contacting them with the interest of a one night stand. Their little caricatures, their little heart symbols, their little click here now for pictures of me. I mean, you don't have to have a master's degree from Harvard, Portland State University, I believe is a good school, even though I haven't gone to the university, never had the money. But as far as universities are concerned, Stanford, Yale. I mean, you don't have to have you don't have to go to MIT to have a basic understanding that there are fake profiles. I think what it really shows is how dumbed down human consciousness is. This is actually an alarm bell because if people believe those people are real, if people believe that those headlines and those invasions that those fake news articles are suggesting, then humanity can be directed into reaction, any kind of reaction. Maybe not all, but the majority of the current Homo sapiens on the planet can be automatically directed towards automatic racism or violent reaction to groups from other parts of the planet. It can all be maintained by technology with an antichrist or a devil in control of it all. So that's why I say, ladies and gentlemen, there's a major entrapment of souls taking place on the earth, and Facebook is one of their mediums. So with that, we'll bring this video to a close.